Good day guys, and welcome to another SMC tutorial video. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to add liquidity to Wiki Cat using BNB. So BNB is the first coin that was used to create a liquidity pool for Wiki Cat, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to add liquidity to Wiki Cat using BNB. Alright, so we head over to Trust Wallet, and then we head over to our browser section. Now, before we head over to our browser section, there are certain things that you need. First off, you need a certain amount of Wiki Cat, and you also need a certain amount of BNB. Right, so liquidity is 1-to-1, is ratioed 1-to-1. What does that mean? It means that if you're adding a certain amount of BNB to the liquidity pool, you should be adding the same amount of Wiki Cat to that same pool. Right, so what does it mean? It basically means that if you're adding $5 of Wiki Cat, if you're planning to add $5 of BNB into the liquidity pool, you have to pay it up with $5 worth of Wiki Cat. Right, that's what it means by ratioing it 1-to-1. Right, so liquidity is always 1-to-1. You cannot add $10 worth of BNB and add $5 worth of Wiki Cat. Right, so without much talk, let's head over to the browser, and for this we'll be using PancakeSwap.finance. Right, so now that we've opened PancakeSwap, we connect our wallet. We change this to the Binance Smart Chain because Wiki Cat has been built on the Binance Smart Chain, right? So now, since we've connected, right, we head over to this trade. Right, so after we've tapped on trade, it will take us to this menu, right, and then we head over to liquidity. Right, so Wiki Cat was built on the V2 version of PancakeSwap liquidity, right? So make sure that you choose the V2 before doing anything, right? Make sure you choose the V2 version of PancakeSwap liquidity before adding it, right? Wiki Cat's liquidity was initially added on V2, and PancakeSwap just migrated to V3. It doesn't make V2 obsolete, but V3 is just a newer version of PancakeSwap liquidity. Right, so we head over to here, we add liquidity, we tap add liquidity. This is the previous liquidity pool that I added in the past. So now we choose BNB and then the token that we want to pair it with. Right, so in this case we already have BNB here, and then we change this to Wiki Cat. Right, so now you've seen what I said. It is recommending V3 LP, but we'll tap add V2 LP. Right, so now that we've done this, we'll head over to this place to choose the amount of BNB that we want to add. Right, now since my Wiki Cat is bigger than the amount of BNB I have, I'll just go max on Wiki Cat. Right, and you see that the same amount reflects in BNB up here. Right, the same amount reflects in BNB up here. I'll need to change my slippage settings to accommodate the taxes involved in Wiki Cat. Let's just use 3%. Right, let's just use 3% for a very smooth transaction, and then we tap add. Right, now you can see it's 1-to-1. The ratio is 1-to-1. Right, half in BNB, half in Wiki Cat, all what's the same. Right, so we confirm the supply, and then we give it a little time so that the whole transaction menu can pop up and we approve. All right, so we tap approve, and it's just as easy as that. Now we've added liquidity to Wiki Cat. You can see that our transaction is successful. You can tap on this and view your transaction. Right, now we can see that we've added liquidity to Wiki Cat. Right, and since you've added liquidity to Wiki Cat, this means that you've gotten LP tokens. Right, you get LP tokens to verify your ownership of that liquidity or of that share of liquidity. Right, that verifies your ownership of that share of liquidity. So if you ever send out your LP tokens, that means that you've transferred the liquidity share to another wallet, right? Maybe I'll show you guys how to do that in another video, right? So if we head back and then we go to liquidity, now we can see this is V2LP. Right now you can see that our liquidity ratio has increased, like the amount of liquidity or the amount of tokens and the amount of BNB in this pool has increased prior to what it was before, right? So I hope you guys have fun trying this out. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the comment section and we'll be there to answer your questions, right? So hope you guys have fun trying this out. See you in the next video.